When having children isn't a right but a privilege, what price would you pay for a child? I thought I had already paid enough. I endured humiliation, swallowed my anger, even watched helplessly as a stranger took my place. Little did I know, fate had prepared an even crueler test. What broke my heart the most was the greenhouse fire. Watching those plants burn, my heart was burning too. The moment I rushed into the flames to save Grace, a voice inside me was roaring. If she dies, we won't have even the slightest hope left. When I watched my mother's flowers turn to ash in the fire, I wanted to break down and cry, but I didn't dare, because I knew any emotional breakdown could be used as evidence that I was an unfit mother. That feeling of being torn apart inside was like someone had opened a wound in my soul that would never heal. On the 7th day, when Grace announced we'd failed the assessment, I wasn't surprised. What completely shattered me was Jack admitting what had happened between them, trying to salvage the situation. In that moment, I heard the sound of my own heart breaking. Anger, despair, and betrayal struck my chest like 3 sharp blades simultaneously. I wanted to scream, to curse, to completely destroy this house. But in the end, I just laughed. Not because I was happy, but because it had become absurd beyond belief. The home I'd desperately tried to protect, the future I'd desperately fought for, it was all a joke. Later, I went to find Grace, wanting to know why we'd failed. She told me an even crueler truth. In 6 years, no one has ever passed the assessment. This system doesn't exist to select qualified parents. It exists to make people believe they're not good enough. I finally understood that in this twisted world, even the assessors bear enormous pain. Grace once had a daughter too. After her daughter drowned, she chose to fill the void in her heart by hurting others. When I watched Jack immersed in the illusion of a virtual child, I made my decision. That question finally had an answer. When having children becomes a privilege, we lose not just the right to be parents, but our dignity as human beings. Like my mother, I would leave the dome and go to the old world. Even if the path ahead is nothing but endless sand, at least there would be real freedom. Sometimes refusing a twisted privilege is how you reclaim your right to be human. Giving up a false dream is the beginning of finding new life.